Yeah, I'll take care of it. I'll make the statement. Okay. All right. I'd like to call to order the City Council meeting for Monday, September 5th, 2025. Please rise for a pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. A roll call, please.
Counselor Van Houten.
Here.
Counselor Stiefel.
Here.
Counselor Mergelman.
Here.
Counselor Gardner.
Here.
Counselor Stone. Here. Counselor McKinnon.
Here.
Mayor Wolf.
Here. Item 3, public comment. No one signed up for public comment. Moving on to consent agenda. We have 7 items on the consent agenda. Approving the minutes, expenditures, couple liquor license, temporary use permit for the Pioneer Museum, special events permit for the Fremont Community Cares, and authorize the city manager for a specific purchase. At this time, would any of the city council members like to pull any of the consent agenda items?
I would like to pull F and remove it. The applicant has rescinded the application and therefore no city council action is required.
Thank you. Any other items to? I would like to pull item G. Okay. Hearing no, do we have a motion to pull items F or remove item F from the I'm having a hard time. And then pull item G from the consent agenda. Someone
So
needs to make a motion.
I'll make a motion, we approve consent agenda A, B, C, D.
Do we have to pull the other ones first? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go
Oh,
ahead
and
and
E.
Yeah, we got to pull the other ones.
Okay,
let's make a motion to remove F and pull G off for further discussion.
Yeah.
okay. I make a motion, we pull consent agenda G and remove F. And approve A, B, C, D.
No, we'll just do the removal stuff first.
Let's try again.
One more time,
We got
Tammy,
this.
one more time.
All right, let's remove consent agenda F and pull G.
Okay. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Those are pulled. Now can we have a motion to approve consent agenda items A through E?
Okay, I will make a motion to approve consent agenda A, B, C, D, and E.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item F has been removed from consideration by the applicant. Okay. Item G, consider authorizing the interim city manager to purchase 1 base station from Core and Maine in the amount of $56,678. City manager or finance director.
Good evening, council. I have Kiana Hess with me. She has a intimate knowledge of the distribution in the system, a little bit more technical than me. This item is part of our distribution infrastructures. We did plan for this in the budget for this year under distribution supplies. When we originally got the quote from several years ago, the price has went up quite a bit. So we wanted to bring that back to council to let you know the increase in price and see if it was something that you're still interested and understand the need for it and the future need for this within our distribution upgrades. So this is one of 2 How would you describe it? Like a hard drive? It's a
Communication
it's a
system
communication system. There-
between what I have, my software, and the meters in the system. Okay, it's the center point. Okay, so what it does is it speaks to the meter, what's going on, asking it questions, the meter sends it back to that. And like when I do my billing, it then sends it back to me. But the reason why the upgrades are so important is because my system upgrades all the time. And we're running on, how old is the
Borrowed
system?
time.
Yeah, borrowed time, really, because everything's upgrading but the system, which is,
From when
The
they
hub.
originally put the satellite system in, that was a huge project, one of the bond projects, when those came in. So these two computers, these stations, are from the original system. We have had upgrade after upgrade on the R&I, on all the computer systems. Analytics, which we just got a couple years ago. It still reads these, but eventually it's gonna be obsolete. It's like your iPhone.
Yeah.
Eventually it'll just stop working. Then we'll have a big problem when they bolt. So if we don't put these on a plan to replace, at some point they're both gonna go out. So, that's what this, the reason it's it's higher than what we originally thought in the budget is because of, first, this kind of stuff goes up all of the time with inflation and parts and so forth. The requirement for certification and putting in and disconnecting requires special certification, and unfortunately Sam can't just go in there and plug it in. So that is quite a bit more. So we figured if we did it in phases, it would be less
Yes.
of a cumbersome. We can get one working, and then next year we could get the next one, and then all the upgrades will come through. This is very important to billing. As we grow, as we add more meters,
Yes.
this is extremely important,
We lose this, you would have to go meter to meter,
like they used to.
like they used to.
Yeah.
So this is basically the water metering system, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Kind of like the Cortex.
Yes.
And it kind of explains on the slide here
Or
how
the towers.
the towers. And one is on each side of the town, and it kind of encompasses it. There is a pretty large lead time on the approval of these, to get everything set up, ordered, set up, and then scheduled. So that'll have to be, to get this project done, if it's approved.
I know I was looking at the bid sheet there, it was for $100,000, and this was for a little bit more than half of that. And is that part of the, because those other things that you have to do?
Well, the bid sheet shows two, we're only asking for one. So if you see quantity is two,
Right.
we're just asking, for one, so that's why we're only asking for the 56,000 versus the whole 100.
We need the other one next year,
Yes,
so go into next year's budget.
yes, yes.
And I think for the future, it makes it a little easier to do one at a time, instead of trying to do one big.
And if you look at the financial impact, when I was reviewing the budget, we did save quite a bit of money on the main replacement. So it does actually fall in line with that as a capital improvement. Originally, it wasn't so much a capital improvement. With the new price, it is considered a capital improvement project. So,
Any other questions? We have a motion to approve item G.
I'll make a motion to authorize the interim city manager to purchase one base station from Core and Main in the amount of $56,678.96.
Do we have a second? Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
thank you, council.
Okay, old business, consider approving a second reading of ordinance 7-2025. City planner, please.
Good evening. The ordinance 7-2025 was first approved by City Council September 2nd. The ordinance was published September 5th, 2025 in the Daily Record. Did you have any questions regarding this staff report or any questions from last time?
I think we answered a lot of the questions
Yeah.
at the first reading. I don't know if there's any other questions that have come up.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Okay. Someone like to make a motion to approve?
I'd like to make a motion that the City Council approve the second reading of Ordinance 7-2025 and ordinance approving the Martinez Minor Subdivision Final Plat, a vacation and replat of lots 13 through 19, Block B of the United Oil Company's West End, including the vacated Sylvanite Street adjacent thereto.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Counselor McKinnon,
Yes.
Counselor Gardner, Yes. Counselor Van Houten,
Yes.
Counselor Stiefel,
Yes.
Counselor Mergelman,
Yes.
Counselor Stone,
Yes.
Mayor Wolf.
Yes. Okay, item 6, council updates. Tammy.
I attended the merchant meeting, and they are working on the fall festival. Also, later this week, they're going to be picking up 9 of the benches that were from the outside agency funding that we gave them.
Okay, Matt.
No report.
Okay, Brenda.
I just want to remind everybody, Pioneer Day is this Saturday, so everybody come and enjoy the dance on Friday night and the park fun on Saturday.
Brutal.
I want to echo the welcome to Pioneer Days. There's been a lot of people planning it all year, and the big week is here, starting Friday night at the Elks. Been several master plan meetings have been attended, and it's starting to take shape. It's starting to get gel. A lot of ideas floating around out there. Those folks are doing a pretty good job of pulling it together. I went to the Mayor's Roundtable. It was kind of an abbreviated group, but we had some good conversation about what's going on around in the county. And I attended the Arts Council meeting the other day.
Gail.
No report.
James.
No report.
Mayor's report. I attended the Mayor's Roundtable also with Rudel. Again, lots of discussion from the entities that were able to make it that day. The shout out to Pioneer Museum for their tour de coal camps this year. 70 registered, 57 wrote it or so. And it was a good event. Good event. Yeah.
We finally made some money.
Okay. The last thing I have to report on it, I've got some communications regarding the Miticus manufacturing plant. That's the one east of town going into the old Domtar plant there. They have real plans. They're estimating bringing in 170 new jobs. And that's for those small metal manufactured tiny homes. They call them villas. And you've got your base model and you got your luxury model. And so they're hoping to get that going pretty soon. Again, I've been in contact with a few people have reached out. I'm going to try to get some people in the city and on the council, possibly get some tours out there and make that, and go out there and take a look at what they're planning on doing. And you can go on Miticus Manufacturing and Google that, and it'll take you right to their website and see what their plans are. And they have big plans, lofty plans to really help Fremont County.
Well, I've been listening to some of that. They're also going to clear, there's a incredible amount of land back at the bottom of that gulch there. and they're gonna try to open a lot of that up for other businesses. And the other thing that they're thinking about doing is putting in an unloading dock for the train. So if you have a business here in Fremont County and wanna get your freight brought in on the train, you can give them their address and they'll unload your freight for you down there. So they seem to think that will be and maybe another qualifier to bring new business in.
All right, very good. City Manager's report.
Attached to the city manager's report, if you have any questions, or happy to answer.
Question on the code enforcement activity. What's been the focus of the code enforcement activity?
She's actually doing the weeds and vehicles. So, and she's kind of doing it in sections, like the alleyways and mainly on the main streets. So she's doing a fantastic job, doing a great job.
Okay, are we getting cooperation with citizens?
Yes, we are. Yeah, I think she only wrote a few summonses to court.
Okay. Anything else? I know I saw in here, I don't know if somebody else is going to bring it up about the coordinated election. We'll leave that for city clerk if you wanted to talk about that, because it talks about hosting a town hall question and answer.
Yes, Lori and I will be hosting a town hall here at the city council chambers where we will be just kind of like a roundtable discussion, just kind of a Q&A with the public regarding the half-cent sales tax that they'll see on the ballot in November. Again, all of the information is on the website. We will be doing a couple informational communication pushes, obviously, because we have to stay within a certain boundary when it comes to communications that go out to the public. But all information will be posted to the website. If anybody has any questions, just have them call me or Lori.
Okay, very good. Yeah, and I'd like to just mention what was on here about the police department. We've hired 3 new patrol officers. And in October, we have 2 cadets that will be entering the El Paso County training program.
That is correct. I'm very tired. I am, yes.
Okay. And I know you guys, everybody's been working really, really hard to get these new police officers in. Been screening really tough to get the correct people here. And so, again, thank you for that. Okay. City Attorney, anything?
No update from me.
Okay. Anything else from council? Any desire for executive session? Okay, if not, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Meeting adjourned at 6:48. Yeah.
That couple there
Yeah. Who is that?
did one, they own that bicycle shop on Fraser.
Oh, yeah, the bike shop there.
Yeah, and their biggest complaint is during